Okay, so... how's our weight? 112. So I must have done some organization. Shock horror. That makes a big change for me. So, we are back with the Fallouts. Hi, dog meat. Could you stop pushing me off the edge? Thank you. Yes, it has been a little while. I'm actually out of a backlog, even though when you actually see this on YouTube, I will have a backlog. But hey ho, so figured I'd try and squeeze one of these in the interim. Yes, something like that. Words, they're complicated. So we need to go back here and start with the Citadel. Hold fire, chaps. Okay. Friend. I'm a friend. Yeah, there's a whole load of NPCs here.
I hear those Enclave soldiers are equipped with plasma weapons. Lucky bastards.
Now, I've done something clever this time. Like, I've constantly had an issue with the sound, like it losing channels. So I've got another sound card in my system that is now routing to my primary sound card, but this one lets me change the number of speakers. See, the sound card I got, when you go into headphone mode, it only goes to 7.1, whilst this other sound card, I can change it from 2.1 to 4.1, 5.1, 7.1. So I've set it to 5.1 because about when this game was released, that was the audio standard it was developed for.
Enclave guys? Look, the Enclave has the tech. They have the resources. But do they have the heart? I don't think so. We'll hold true. Right. Good point.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I'm here for. Anyway, we should get back to our duties. All right.
Yeah, we know. So, you're a shooter. You named... No, you're just an initiate. You are just an initiate. I'm just having a look. So this takes us a ring.
Taking fire! Damn it!
Three dog. Perhaps I should go and pay him a visit as well. Who are you?
I'll train these marshmallows if it kills me.
Okay, you've got a name, so...
Initiate, you've got a lot of nerve to interrupt... Oh, my apologies, stranger. I thought you were one of these worthless initiates. I swear these kids would be lost without me here to powder their asses.
Okay. I found a Brotherhood holotag. What should I do with it?
Talk to Scribe Jameson. She's our keeper of the scrolls. She'll want to know what you found.
Where can I find her?
She spends most of her time in the archives. You'll find them in A-Ring, near the Great Hall.
I'm guessing you're the drill instructor.
I am charged with the duty of turning these maggots into brothers of steel. With the threat of the Enclave, they're likely going to be pressed into service before they've taken the oath. So I've got a lot of work to do.
Okay. So the Enclave, the a-holes that turned up and killed my daddy.
Killing unarmed civilians makes me sick. Come over here. Try fighting someone who shoots back. Fucking cowards.
Super mutants?
Why do you think I ride these initiates so hard? I make training hell so fighting those uglies won't be.
Your lips didn't move for the last bit of that.
If you'll excuse me, I need to go show these fish how to shoot straight.
And let me know when you start doing ventriloquism as a side act. Uh-huh. Ooh, stairs. Did I ever investigate stairs before? But yes, this place can be a little bit of a rabbit warren. Try saying that 5 times fast. Rabbit warren, rabbit warren. Okay, it's not as difficult as it was made out. Okay, let's jump down here, go for a wander. So we can use a ooh. Initiate. Are they being punished? Crafting bench. Reloading bench. Okay. I've been picking up tons of shells, so I can break down, but what do I need? Lead, powder, primer. That seems like a lot of work, so
fortified the purifier complex. Those birds, they're able to transport
that takes
at a remarkable rate.
All right. Thanks for the information.
Hail.
Hail. So that's probably the main entrance. They said A, but I kind of want to.
Anyway, we should get back to our duties. Sure.
And you guys loot. So A wing. We're gonna start over here, and we're gonna try and go right, because yeah, this place is gonna be huge. I figure what main quest is gonna be in the main bit, so we'll pick up whatever we can. Well, not literally. Archives. Okay.
The Brotherhood is at your service. The Enclave seems to have developed advanced plasma-based weaponry. I need to analyze our power armor.
Okay. Terminal.
Scribe Rothschild wanted those AMS tests done right away, so I went ahead and handled it for you.
Scribe Jameson.
Hail, outsider. I am Scribe Jameson. Word of your ordeal has spread. I am truly sorry for the loss of your father. But if I can help you in any way, please let me know.
I found some Brotherhood.
You have? Oh my. This brings to light a sad affair for the Brotherhood. But perhaps it is something that you can assist us with. If you have the time, I have an offer for you.
I've got all the time in the world.
Good. As I'm sure you've noticed, the Brotherhood operates all over the DC ruins, often detached from the main base here at the Citadel. We're short on communication equipment, so many of the groups in the field operate as independent cells, without standing orders. Sometimes, I'm afraid that their missions end in their deaths. As Keeper of the Scrolls, it's my charge to write of each fallen brother's deeds.
Okay. Well, that seems insulting. That's downright rude. Let's be nice.
Exactly. A brother fallen in the field may have no one to carry word of his death back to me. In calmer times, we could send detachments and messengers to learn their fates, but with our manpower stretched thin, we have no such luxury. Which is why I must now ask you for your help. Each brother wears a holotag like the one you found. Should you find any of the fallen brethren in the field, I ask that you return their tags to me, so that I might record their deeds in the scrolls.
What are the scrolls?
Scrolls are kept by the head librarian of each Brotherhood bunker. The scrolls are a record of the Brotherhood itself. Into each scroll is written the name and deeds of each of our brothers. Battles, what technology is recovered, when he was promoted, everything. The last entry for each brother is that brother's death. It is important, as the way a man dies is just as important as the manner in which he lives. And so, each man who nobly serves the Brotherhood ascends into our history, to be remembered by those who come after him.
So are these scrolls written down or in a computer? Because, like, if it's in a computer, you got this entire reliability on, like, electricity thing going on. So I hope they're written down.
They are on our fallen brothers throughout the DC ruins. However, I can't give you a full report on the locations of all of our operations. As I said, many of the units in the field operate independently, sometimes not reporting into the Citadel for weeks or months.
Let me guess, you can't send in your own people because it's a resource issue?
As I told you, with the increase in super mutant activity and Elder Lion's edicts regarding our goals, we are critically short on manpower. Any soldier that I would ask to do this task is one less soldier fighting in the field or defending the Citadel. As much as I hate to involve outsiders, it is necessary if I am to properly maintain the scrolls to honor the dead.
Okay, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. What's in it for me?
We have access to a great deal of technology, and because of that, there are a number of things that we can continue to produce. I will be able to offer you caps for the tags you bring me, but from time to time, I will be able to give you something a bit more interesting.
So how do I give them?
Good.
Okay. Yep.
Should you...
Let's talk about something else. Okay. Yeah, let's ask about the Brotherhood.
Ah, one of my favorite subjects, of course. What would you like to know?
What do you believe?
We believe in technology, in the triumph of the creations of the ancients over the horrors and evils of the wasteland. We believe in trust. Trust in technology. Trust in our fellow brothers. Trust in our elders. Ah, and we believe in victory. Our forces have dwindled, but still we fight on. Super mutant, enclave, it matters not. Surrender is not an option.
And the members?
Elder Lyons leads us. Star Paladin Cross is his seneschal. Sentinel Lyons, the Elder's daughter, commands the Lion's Pride, our elite combat squad. The Paladins lead the Knights. The Knights are the core of the Brotherhood. They scour the wastes to eliminate evil and recover technology. Scribe Rothschild oversees the scribes in their duties to seek knowledge and restore the technology the Brotherhood has acquired.
Okay. And their history here?
We first arrived in the capital wasteland in 2255. In those first couple of years, we discovered the Citadel, super mutants, and Project Purity. Ah, the Purifier. What an undertaking. The work your father and his team did was amazing. The Brotherhood helped protect them, you know, at least for a little while. But we were stretched thin as it was, even back then. We had to pull our forces out. When we did, the place was overrun. I imagine that's when your father left. I'm sorry. I wish things had turned out differently.
Okay.
Very well.
Yeah, let's,
Well, there are a number of orders within the scribes, each dedicated to a specific area of research.
What are the orders?
The Order of the Sword is responsible for weapons research and development. Guns, ammunition, anything of an offensive nature. Defensive research is done by the Order of the Shield. Power armor, defensive structures, anything that is intended to protect us. The Order of the Quill preserves the written knowledge of the ancients, seeking out all manner of books and holotapes.
And you're the last one, aren't you?
Actually, I am Proctor of the Order of the Quill. I oversee the archives and library here in the Citadel. We are dedicated to preserving the history of the Brotherhood, as well as unearthing the secrets of the pre-war civilizations. We have a single field associate, Scribe Yearling. She operates out of the former Library of Congress to the northeast.
Yeah, I met her, I think.
Let me know if you need something else.
What are your thoughts on the Enclave?
Quite a few. But most are distinctly unladylike and unworthy of discussion. I will tell you that the Brotherhood has encountered the Enclave before, and their motives were just as sinister then as they are now.
Dum dum dum. And super mutants.
The Brotherhood has been battling super mutants for decades. First out west, then in Chicago, now here. But this group of super mutants is different somehow. Physically, yes, but mentally as well. If we knew where they came from, we'd know why.
Okay.
Go with peace and knowledge. Knowledge is the beginning of...
Yep.
Yes.
I found some. There it is.
Have you? It saddens...
Take all the holo tags I have.
Their names shall be written into the scrolls, to be remembered forever. As for you, here's your reward. Use it well and in good health.
Only had 2.
I'm sorry, but I really don't have the time to talk right now. Perhaps Scribe Jameson could help you?
Okay. Brotherhood Scribe. So this one I can use. DC area. Equipment. Okay, 500 people. 240 months. Brain power 4. Project goals. Okay. Bill 86. Access denied. Can I hack this? So we got 7 volts. We came from 101. I think we went to 112. So that's a lot of volts to find. Okay, never mind. Right, so,
Of our situation.
Enclave troops have fortified the Purifier complex. With those vertibirds, they're able to transport personnel at a remarkable rate.
Very well. Thank you for the update. Welcome.
What aid can I offer you, outsider?
you must have seen a lot of things. What's going on?
What's been going on? Well, let's see. For years, we've been draining our resources defending the ungrateful residents of this no-man's land. Most of my best friends have either been ripped apart by super mutants or left to join the outcasts. And now an enemy we faced more than 30 years ago has resurfaced, and their tech is still better than ours. What's been going on with you?
Outcasts?
I really don't want to go into it. Go bug Scribe Bowditch. He could talk a dog off a meat truck.
Bowditch, okay. That's not going to be interesting, but that could be.
I can help with that. What do you need?
Describe the layout.
You are currently in A Ring. Here you will find the Great Hall, the Lion's Den, and the Archives. Beyond this area is B Ring, quarters for the Knights, Scribes, and Elder Lions. Outside in the Bailey are the training areas and access to the Initiates Barracks. Other than that, down those steps is the lab. Be careful around there. The Scribes are touchy about who goes near their toys.
Okay, do you have a medic?
You could say that. We have an old robo-doc. He's a bit creepy, but he does the job. You'll find him in B Ring.
And supplies?
Well, any one of us would see Knight Captain Durga down in the lab, but since you're an outsider, you'll need permission from Elder Lions.
Okay.
Very well.
Uh-huh.
Of course.
Sweet.
Those results you asked for. I sent them over to your station.
Really? So much so you go to B Wing.
So what's the latest report?
Don't want to steal from them.
It's gonna get interesting.
I thought as much.
That the Great Hall? Courtyard.
What was the result?
This is the kitchen. That's B Wing. And not as in Star Wars B Wing. Oh, you've got a name.
Hail. Name's Greg. Greg Bear. Most of the guys just call me Kodiak. Heard about that mess over at the Purifier. Don't you worry. You're safe here.
What's your combat specialization?
Hell, I do it all. Recon, demolition, tactical assault. Guess you could say I'm the Pride's jack of all trades.
How did you end up?
Now that's a story. The only reason I'm here is because of Elder Lyons. You see, I grew up in the pit. Don't suppose you ever been there, huh? It's about 500 clicks to the northwest. Place is a nightmare. 3 irradiated rivers coming together. People there were not well. But the Brotherhood of Steel came down on the place with a righteous hammer. They called it the Scourge.
The Scourge?
It was a Brotherhood operation. They marched in and swept the place clean. Most of the people there were half-mutated, cancerous, vile things. And these people, rape gangs, torture squads, it was pure chaos there. The Scourge is the best thing that could have happened to it. This was way back, before the Citadel was fortified. Part of the early recon after the Brotherhood first arrived in this area. One night, a squad of brothers led by Paladin Lions swept into the city from over Mount Wash, tearing apart anyone who stood against them. They were completely outnumbered, and still they razed that place to the ground.
How did you escape?
As they swept through, the Brotherhood policed up every non-mutie child they could find. Turns out there weren't that many. Me and maybe 20 others. The younger we were, the less of a chance that we were mutated. It was ugly work, no doubt, but it had to be done. I'll never forget the sight of the Brotherhood of Steel breaching the breast of the mountain at dawn.
So how did you end up here?
Elder Lyons brought us all back to the Citadel. He said it was the safest place he knew of. This place was still being converted. He put us in as initiates and kept a watchful eye over us. He was tough, but he taught us to stay alive. The man's like a father to me. Nah. The amazing thing is Elder Lyons. He risked everything. Went in outmanned and outgunned. I'll never be able to thank him enough. So I do my best to serve the Brotherhood. I know that's what he really wants. In time, I'm sure you'll understand.
Yeah, Lion's Pride, that's a new option.
Now, I see the Brotherhood's one thing, but the Pride, best of the best. Every damn one of us. Handpicked by Sentinel Lyons herself.
God darn it, I thought I was going to get an opportunity to make a cigarette, but no.
Strength in steel, friend.
Oh, I see, because you're Brotherhood of Steel, so strength in steel.
Transport personnel.
Okay. Let's have a look.